that it's using high quality aluminum. The wheels are great, and it can support up to 100 records and over 100 pounds on this little caddy, if you want to call it that. Now what's cool is this product did come with all the tools you need. It comes with your assembly instructions. Came with a screwdriver. It's kind of a cheap plastic molded screwdriver, but cool, it came with it, and it comes with an Allen key. So if you're worried about buying this and having the right tools, don't worry, it comes with all the tools you need. Once it's assembled, this is what the product looks like. It's basically a frame. So you have 2 beams on the bottom, you have 4 on top to kind of give you this rigid cube, and then you do have some wheels on the bottom that are held together just with some Phillips head screws. You can unscrew these and not use them if you want to put this on top of a shelf or if you have a permanent location for it. However, these wheels are actually really nice. They're rubber wheels, so they're really easy to move, and they're going to kind of take the impact away if you're moving on a rough surface. And each one of these corners, you're going to see these little loops. They look like a little mini rainbow. That's going to keep your records from sliding outside of the storage system. And you do get some cool notches on the inside. You can see right here. These notches, you got 4 of them. These are going to help divide your records. And it's also going to help you keep your records in one spot if you're not filling this thing up to the brim. So why don't we go ahead, turn the camera down and load this thing up and show you how it works. So here we have the vinyl record storage holder on wheels. Now, why don't we start loading up some records? I'm going to show you how everything fits in here and how helpful these little notches are when it comes to dividing your music and keeping your records from falling over. So they got about a finger's width to go back and forth. So you can fit some larger double LPs and some oddly shaped records in here. And probably you can fit some of your box sets too. Some other special edition box sets are gonna be able to fit in here, which is great. Now I'm gonna leave it here. So we got about 15 records, 25 records here. And what I wanted to show you was what these little notches do down here. So as you can see, usually if this was a standard cube or a storage area or something like that, and you don't have this thing packed full, your records are gonna fall over, they're gonna slide on the bottom. But since these little notches are here, it's gonna stop it. So what you can do is divide your records up. Let's say this is country, and then I wanna put in some classic rock. I'm gonna do here. Again, there's another notch here. It's not gonna let my records completely fall flat. So you can see I have about 10 records here that I wanna put in for classic rock, let's say. Again, watch it slide, and it's gonna stop it, which is great. It's also going to be helpful if you wanted to give your records some space when you're looking through them. And then finally, there's one last notch here, and you can fill this in with whatever you want. So that's pretty much everything I had inside my previous storage cube. This is about 70 records. So this is more than capable of handling 100 records. Now, if I lift this up, it is very heavy. So that's where these wheels are going to come in handy. You can scoot this thing around if you're bringing it from room to room, or if you have like a dedicated spot for it, like in your living room, let's say, and you're having guests over and you want to wheel the thing away out of sight, it's really helpful and easy to use. Now you can take off these wheels, and they do have these little rubber anti-vibration or anti-stop pads that go on the bottom. So like you could stick this on a cabinet, or you could stick it on top of your storage area, and it's not going to move around because it has that grip on there. I recommend keeping these wheels on because that's honestly the selling point for me, are the little notches to help you divide your records and the wheels. And that's pretty much it. Solid construction. Again, this is steel. Putting this thing together took less than 10 minutes, and look at how much stuff you can fit inside here. And again, this is great for sifting through your records.